of our lifetime eating. We eat around 30 tons of food. We spend over 7 years shopping, most of it for food. So it goes without saying that food plays a huge role in our life story. In this video, we'll discuss the many ways to write about food. Let's begin with shopping. Set a backdrop of the times you're writing about and take your readers on an interesting shopping spree. Don't forget to include prices. Those will be a shock to some. Packages, how rudimental they used to be. Best before dates, were there any? Shopping carts, how they've evolved over the decades. Your stories may include busy markets, lonely roadside farm stalls, strawberry picking, superstores, hyperstores, or even crossing a border to buy better or cheaper food. Creatively writing about your favorite and most hated foods can really draw a reader into the mood of a scene and give them a sense about your state of mind while you were eating or being forced to eat something. Another thing when writing about food is the waste. There's always plenty of that. Did your parents force you to eat everything on your plate? Did you toss bones to the dogs? Did you or any of your family members grow your own food? Did you dry food, freeze it, preserve it? One writer told great stories revolve around Filderkraut in Germany, in the cellar where her mom picked the cabbages. How many of your stories involved picking wild berries or feasting off nature? Describe what something from the ground directly to your mouth tasted like. Did you have a lot of home-cooked food? If so, who cooked? Were there TV dinners, canned veggies, oven-roasted chickens? I remember buying 3 samosas for 10 cents at the corner store. And then there's those famous family recipes. You could include a few of those in your story too. They're a nice treasure for sure. And what about packed food? Food on the go. Include picnics and school lunches and work lunches. And did you ever trade or wish you could trade? Some great storytelling can be set around a kitchen or dining room table. Meal times in the home can tell a lot about your home life. Invite your readers to join you for a typical everyday meal around the table while growing up. Tap into their senses as you recall the sounds and the sights and the smells wafting in the air. Describe the everyday and the fancy cutlery and embroidered or starched tablecloths, and was there a gravy boat? Did pets circle your feet, waiting for scraps? And what about those dreary manners? Elbows off the table. Describe those colorful bottles and jars of condiments. Give readers a taste of your favorites like shredded horseradish and crunchy pickles and red currant jelly. Surely some of your readers will start licking their lips. Now, have you ever starved? It's one thing to say I'm starving, but not many people have actually felt the real impact of hunger. Have you ever come close to this awful state? Show your readers what you felt. A tingling, then a hollow pain, then the lights going off one by one as you feel death creeping around inside of you. Let's change the subject. Let's talk about sweets. Those who love sweets cannot understand those who don't. After all, isn't stressed, spelled backwards, desserts. When sugar touches the tongue, the brain immediately triggers pleasure. Jazz up your sweet cravings. Were sweets a reward when you were a child? Did you always leave room for dessert? Describe the tastes and smells and how the ice cream melted on your taste buds, caressing them with creamy kisses as every nerve in your body stirred, stood up, and smiled. Which brings us to your visits to the candy store as a child. Stare at the glass jars stuffed with marshmallows and lollipops and relive the agony of trying to decide what to buy. Tell us what things cost back then and what currency was used, and describe the great satisfaction of leaving the store with a pocket full of sugary delights. What was your choice of snacks growing up? Salted nuts, grandma's peppermint humbugs, stolen red apples, bread and sugar. Some kids chewed grass. I did. Describe the times you went out to eat, like friendly fast food joints, fine dining, authentic Asian restaurants, etc. And about the food you ate at festive occasions like weddings and graduations, even funerals, where there are always those delicious little sandwiches. Include allergies and morals relating to food as well. When did your allergies begin, if any? And why do you have moral preferences for food like veganism or whole food or GMO-free food and so on? How does food affect your emotional health? Some people are passionate about food, others simply eat for survival. Unusual food consumption, whether it's overeating, undereating, obsessive, picky eating, it's a sensitive subject, one that may flow over into writing about depression. Be kind to yourself here. Include food descriptions and stories, covering topics like shopping and cooking, describing mealtime, snacks, and eating out, as well as hunger, allergies, and the emotional roller coaster of dieting. As you flavor your story with food, you introduce an intimate memory that will go a long way to draw readers into your culture, your senses, and many more delicious things.